Was that the same year that there was that stupid red board, you're like 11 or 12, where you had the red boards because you were going to run down range? You had to put your rifle down
Yes.
and run the red board, and my rifle was on the red board, and I've got a timer operator whose job is to watch the targets, or me. And this is a long frickin' run. I mean, you gotta go to the window. At any point in time, couldn't you have said, dude, your rifle? Because until you go downrange, that's not a problem. I had 20 frickin' seconds.
Yeah.
It's an amateur sport.
Yeah.
And so that means sooner or later you're gonna get amateur calls. I'm surprised though, because there enough wrong with that story. I understand your confusion and distress.
It
Yeah.
just dawned on me yet.
Yeah, X doesn't start until 7, but that one's it's gonna be fun.
Could take off the will begin shortly.
Okay. Alright, yeah, but
Will.
so Facebook, Rumble, YouTube are all up and live, so
Dang.
But they have no audio right now because of the other thing. Or?
it should, I think it's feeding your mics.
Oh, okay.
So even the other stuff's playing out. Yeah, it's just gonna be your mics that they hear.
Okay.
So alright.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
That's very frustrating though.
A little bit.
Has the dollar lost credibility? Yes or no? I think we all know the answer.
This guy that's on before us, I don't know if you can hear this, but
So,
he
gold
yells a lot.
when currencies lose credibility.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. That's where you need to be.
As you guys probably, if you've been watching for a while, as soon as the show starts, I always turn and I'm turning the sound up because I got the sound down right now, and it's still like. And I'm probably talking to myself. So
She says, I really need some sound financial planning advice. This is my one shot. I'm retired. I'm 57. Well, first of all, I'm not a financial advisor. You need to know that. However, congrats on being retired so young. That's fabulous. Shannon, my best advice to you is going to be that if you do have a retirement account, a 401k from an old job or an IRA, and you're looking for growth because you're retired young, you better put it into precious metals. The best advice I can give you. Nothing's outperforming that. Hope that helps. One other thing I want to mention, and I don't know, Robert Kiyosaki. Those of you know that name, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, right? I follow this guy. He's never steered me wrong yet. Him and Buffett never steered me wrong yet. He's saying in the next 5 years, this is crazy. You ready for this? It's crazy. He's saying in the next 5 years, gold's going to hit 27,000. Booyah! Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you have your retirement account right now, you're 60 years old, you move it from where it is into where it should be, you now have gold and silver, and then can you imagine 5 years from now you go to retirement and
I told you a long time ago to make a homepage and sell your songs. If you would do that, I would spread that one, because if they pay I don't know, 50 cents to get that song, and you get 50 cents, but it's the amount of money when thousands of people put 50 cents in that thing and download it. It's also fine,
That is an absolutely great idea. I am on it. We're going to go on the air in just a minute, so we'll have to talk
Hey,
more later. Okay,
Boogie.
but thanks. Everybody here says hi.
Hey, Boog. So, hey, sorry I didn't, man.
And have fun and good job like always.
See you later.
Bye, buddy. How timely is that? Why don't you have a website, and on that website have the song Brain Fart? And what were we just talking about?
Yeah.
And one of the verses is about shooting 9 instead of 10.
Well, you see this one with 8?
Yes, that's.
Yeah, it just leaves you speechless, and then it cracks me up. No knockdowns, well, except for these 4. and the pistols are going to be really interesting. You know, shooting 45s as I do, I shoot 45 cowboy specials out of my pistols and 45 Colt out of my rifle. And my rifle are cooking. I mean, they're not above the thing, but they're cooking. You know, I like them to zip out there because it's 45 Colt, it's 165 grain. It gets out there fast, but
It's going to go bad. Anybody that's shooting a hot 125 or even a 158, you're still going hotter than they are.
Yep. And so I'm going to have 4 pistol and 1 rifle round for those, you know, because I'll be wanting to knock those over and not have to worry about.
And not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And the warmer your load is, the more wiggling room. Because now you can aim at the whole plate, not just, I better make sure I hit the top half and the top third.
Yeah.
If I'm shooting 32s, not going to have any knockdowns on.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Turn this around.
Turn it around.
I was talking to the folks on the air about how loud this guy is. It's like, I got him turned down and he's still, like, I mean, I guess that's his shtick, but.
Pretty solid guitar playing. Don't care for the tone, but. Brian.
There's a guy he's been popping up on my Facebook reels. And boy, he cooks. I can't think of his name. Kind of, little bit heavy set, combs his hair straight back. He's got kind of a mustache beard thing going. And he, no pick. And
That's very Mark Knopfler.
yeah, but he plays pretty heavy.
I love that. I tell this story all the time. I still have a copy of the Detroit Chronicle newspaper in which they are explaining all the things that Miguel Cabrera was doing wrong as a batter the year he won the Triple Crown. And man, if there's any place where that's more true than guitar playing,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of different ways to be brilliant. But it's always fun to watch.
Well, Setzer has such an interesting. He plays with a pick, but when he needs to finger pick, he rolls it up and
And he uses his thumb?
he uses his thumb and these 3 fingers.
Boy, that didn't happen overnight.
No, and then he just if he needs his pick, he just uncurls it and it's right back in there. And I heard that he's feeling better. He got some kind of an immune system thing, and he couldn't move his hands. You imagine a guy that
I
talented?
know that happened, and just you're going to take that away from him?
Right?
I mean, I'm sure his penthouse is comfortable, but still,
Yeah.
that guy, he did the Brian Setzer orchestra thing. Guy was still bringing it.
Yeah, he's a. I think he's probably my favorite living guitar player.
Before you leave the car, always stop. Look, brought to you by Nitsa and the Ad Council. With the new IHOP value menu, $6.
When you think about when he came onto the scene, Mark Knopfler really is another one. All the notes have been played already. Really. All the sounds had been picked out, all the harmony lines and stuff like that. And that guy comes along and you go, that's Mark Knopfler. Or, yeah. When you can hear somebody and just go, I know who that's Brian Setzer.
Yeah.
That's in a world with there's several dozen guitar players. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely one of a kind.
And I would agree. That is one of the best lead guitar players out there.
Yep. I love that song.
Right.
Well, you'll appreciate my show bumper tonight.
Oh,
And with Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
there you go.
I can't check into a hotel room without an ID. I can't rent a car. I can't go to the library and get a library card without an ID to prove I live in the neighborhood where my library is. But for Democrats, the idea of performing or having an ID feels so racist in either mind. No, the racism is when you believe that people, because of the color of their skin, are unable to get an ID. But when I respect what they're saying on radio network. This is moving can be an adventure. It doesn't have to be exhausting or stressful. Jen here with Henry Vogel of Presto Logistics. Henry, how do you make moving cross town or even cross country a stress-free, pleasant experience?
Jen, to begin with, we can be your concierge for white glove packing services and estate sales, preparing for your move. And our expert movers are background checked, focusing on safety, integrity, and service. So relax and enjoy the journey to your new destination.
And Presto Logistics is licensed, insured, and A-plus rated with the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, we can even store your belongings in our climate-controlled warehouse and deliver them back to you whenever you're ready.
I love that. Folks, learn more at prestomoving.com. Then call them at 818-349-4000. 818-349-4000.
Yep, I'll personally come out to your home to give you a free market estimate for your move and a 10% discount.
Presto Logistics at prestomoving.com. Call 818-349-4000. 818-349-4000.
Join attorney and radio host Andrew Kim.
There you go. Well, it's cold out. We went from how nice is our weather to welcome back winter in one
Yeah.
damn quick hurry.
Yeah,
It was like
quick.
overnight or over day. Of course.
Oh, we must be getting ready. Richard's calling.
Like the coming of spring.
Yeah.
Expecting trouble?
Master of Architecture, California Architect License, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, accredited professional certified. 3 years experience as architect, architect intern, or architectural design.
Hey, if you guys can hear this and you're joining us on any of the streams, hit that like button right now. Go
Thank
ahead
you.
and help it hit the algorithm and send it out to all your friends. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Send resume and cover letter to Teagle US Incorporated, 107 Fayetteville Street, number
One of these days, I'm gonna have to look at these comments, or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know.
You're fine.
Some of the comments on the 30-second clips. Oh my goodness.
7601.
It's funny to me. Ryan George is a favorite comedian of mine. He does pitch meetings for movies where he has the script writer explain after the movie's been made. He has the script writer explaining what he's trying to do in the script, and the producer is just like in complete disbelief about how stupid these things are. Anyway, he does. I just saw it today. He does a thing on Google Yelps, the people that respond and engage things on Google, and understand there is an entire subculture of people that kind of what they live for.
Well, yeah, and for a while I was getting butthurt about it, and then
that's where I'm going.
Yeah, and then I looked at people who I respect when they post things, and it's not necessarily the same people, but it's the same kind of posts. And it's like
exactly,
these.
How seriously can you even take it?
Well, and again, this is why, people don't understand what it's like to be punched in the face. Because if they did, they wouldn't be saying the kind of crapoleum that they put out there.
The rules of the schoolyard. That would have straightened you up long ago.
Yep. Instead, they're living in their parents' basement at 45. And here we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gunslingers Radio on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us from San Diego to San Francisco, from LA to Phoenix to Vegas. Apparently, we're having an earthquake in here.
We're moving and grooving.
Or something. Anyway, we are on the air.
We are, and we are all over your internet. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and X. So if you're catching us on any of those streams, or if you want to view the show, not just listen to it, jump on, hit that like button, share with your friends, and if you have a chance, leave a comment. Let us know where you're at, what you're doing, and how you're listening to us.
Or even worse, give us a call. What's that number, Jim?
You guys, you can call in at 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
There you go. A little nod of the hat to old George there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, how was your guys this weekend?
Woo-wee.
Man.
You do anything interesting? Say yesterday?
Holy cow is all I can say. We're going to get into that.
I hope so.
I got enough stuff to talk about without that. This has been a week. So I get a phone call Tuesday from a gentleman who says, hey, I've got some stuff I need you to come get. Well, how much? Oh, it's about 100 guns.
Cool.
Okay, so
Sizable little collection.
yeah, so
Except
we
in Texas.
Yeah, well, and we're all set to go on Thursday to pick that up, and then he calls me Wednesday when I'm already got two guys out picking up different collections. He calls me up and says, "I need you to come today."
What?
Yeah, well, because he's moving and it got sped up immensely. So we got I think
Drive by in your convertible.
150 guns in one day came in this week. Ooh. And then we had we're still trying to get those booked in, and then we had another 25 come in on top of that, and then another 25 the first thing the next morning.
Is May filled? Is that where we're going with this?
We're getting real close. Yeah, I'm going to overfill it because we have to get through
again.
Yeah, June
500. That's my cutoff. When I say 500, I mean 575. By golly, 615 and not one more.
Do I hear 700 now? 700? Anybody 7.25, 7.5? Let's go. So yeah, we're again. May 30th, okay, so which is like 100 miles from now, but it'll be here before it's already May 29th.
Here we go.
If you guys are in a military surplus, and I mean higher end military surplus, you're gonna want to be there, because holy moly, did we get some stuff. We've got about 10 different military sniper rifles, all correct and legit. There's just so much
You said you had
cool
a T4
stuff
in the case.
Yes,
How
in the
cool
case.
is that?
Yeah,
Start your own museum.
Right? The gentleman whose gun that was is no longer with us, and his family brought it in, but they brought that in with a real and complete Japanese sniper, which you don't see. And
wow.
I tell you what, the Japanese sniper rifle scope, I don't know how these guys hit anything. I mean, they were lucky to hit the ground with brass. This scope is it's You know the first 03A4, the little Lyman
Oh, yeah,
330 pencil scopes.
Yep.
Those things are like the Hubble telescope.
These guys are famous for their optics.
Yeah,
Hubble
well, not on
telescope.
this thing. I mean, this thing is like a pencil with the lead still in it. I mean, it's just the worst scope ever. We got in some World War II Mosin Nagant. I believe one is Polish and one is Russian. I mean, there is just.
Do you remember when we did the epic guns with the
I do.
sniper rifle?
Yep.
And the Russian, the Mosin Nagant,
Yes.
was better without the scope.
It truly was.
It really was.
There's a reason why that scope is called the PU.
Not just a clever.
No, it's it really fits it. But oh man, there's.
But I've never seen a Japanese scope-equipped sniper rifle.
Yeah, we've got German, Japanese, Russian, British. I don't know if we have any American, but I put some feelers out
that's
to some
hardly
other
less
guys.
than cool.
Yeah, so I'm sure by the time it comes up, we will.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, we'll have regular guns too, guys. Don't get me wrong, and we'll have some antiques too. But for the most part, there's going to be a lot of killer diller military stuff.
I am fairly sure that Sean will ask anything from the Cold War. He's
Yes.
he's that 71 to 89 guy.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Nothing comes to mind off the top of my head, but yes, I'm sure there is. There's just a whole plethora. A plethora.
Cornucopia.
Yeah.
So with that additional 150 that we got, how full is the May?
We're over 500 already. I don't know an exact number, but we're still taking them in. We're going to probably do this week and then part of next week. And then when you're leaving next Saturday or Sunday for EOT, right? Yeah, I'm leaving on Wednesday, so I would assume by Wednesday of not
You'll
this
have to
week,
have
but
stitched
next
it
week.
up.
We'll probably be full and
by
then
then.
starting to working on September.
Oy.
Yeah, so
Which is
it's
September alone is going to be honest before you blink. You know that.
Oh, I know. I always say that. Oh man, it's the whole other side of summer, and then all of a sudden it's like,
It's literally over 2.5 months away, but we're gonna blink and the catalog's to be
Right.
up. We're gonna be talking about how we have to get everything together, and then we're gonna be doing this same exact show.
Well, I mean, look at the Vegas it's already a memory.
Right? It feels like it was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
time goes by. Holy cow. Anyway, that's stuff going on. We also got a huge collection of ammunition. If you're in the market for 6.5 Grendel,
That's a good round.
It's a
and
great
not that
round.
easy to find.
and a Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor, we got in cases of it.
Cases of.
Is somebody cooking Campbell's soup in here? Does anybody
Smells
else
like
know?
it.
Someone got some
And
Yoshinoya.
SpaghettiOs.
Is that what it is? Is Campbell's SpaghettiOs? It's in there. Oh, okay.
Oh, delicioso.
Yeah. I wasn't hungry a minute ago.
No. Now I'm getting the ulcer.
All right. You know what? Speaking of hunger, let's get to our friend Richard at the airport. How are you, Richard?
Good evening, you Valentine Gunslinger.
Hey,
Oh, have a heart.
our hearts go out to you.
It's Hardy Campbell
What I
soup.
want to, I got a question tonight about the early guns when they started rifling them. How did they do that? How did they rifle a barrel in those days?
There are a couple of ways. One way they used a drill. The other way, and this I find interesting because I can't imagine living that long, they would lay a piece of pipe and then they would hammer, literally they would hammer grooves around them, and then they would form the barrel around that. It's so hand-hammered, hand-laden. You can get away with that stuff with the especially poor power of black powder back in the day, but a modern rifle, it's like a Damascus. Imagine really bad Damascus. It would come apart with any kind of modern propellant. But those were two of the ways they did that, man. And respect to the guys that figured it out, number one, and two, that built every one of those things by hand.
Yeah. Those were real gunsmiths.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
so many
yeah.
people
Making
today.
stuff.
And I'm not casting dispersions or anything, but most people today, they call themselves gunsmith. They're parts replacers.
Machinists.
Yeah, well, a machinist.
Armorers.
I would call more of a gunsmith than
Yeah,
a guy who,
true.
just because he's got his, he can put a trigger in an AR, or he can replace the sights on a Glock. That's a talent, fair
Yes,
enough.
absolutely.
But that does not necessarily make you a gunsmith.
Not like making your part from a pot of metal.
Yeah. Richard got a joke for us?
Yeah, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I wanted to impress my girlfriend, so I dressed up as Cupid, and I ended up shooting her with a high-powered crossbow.
You are a lover.
Yeah. On that note, good night, Richard. Police should be there any minute.
I was going to say, for those of you who'd like to call in and comment.
See you later, Richard. Bye-bye.
Have you seen the Liam Neeson auditioning for the role of Cupid? Have you seen this
I have
little
not.
video?
Oh, no. I have
It's
not.
pretty much what you would expect. He's got a bow and arrow. He says, I can make that a heart shot. Oh, yeah.
God.
It's pretty humorous.
Hey, you know what, guys? You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio
and
Network.
we'll be back with Rick from the CRPA
Oh,
right
yeah.
after this. Sunday on is by.
There's what sounds like a stand-up bass and a guy strumming a guitar. And there's so much music in that song.
Yeah.
You know? I love strings and horns and all that other stuff you can do. And once in a while, boy, that's all it takes.
Yep.
How to do it. How to get it sold from maximum value. How to get it sold legally. Personal collections or estates. And we come to you. We not only sell firearms, we sell edged weaponry, art, coins, and jewelry. If you go to the main page, we got you covered. Our customer base spans from South Africa to Alaska.
Why can't I make comments here?
Europe. We literally have thousands of bidders every auction. We offer finder's fees too for collections you refer to us. Go to gunslingerauctions.com for phone numbers.
This is our 45-minute commercial. I wonder what's on at 15.
And we'll see you at the auction. Now, everybody,
Maybe they cut it.
Huh?
Maybe they cut it.
Always cool.
Can see why you think you belong to me. Never one think you think. I think you say one thing for yourself.
Now
I'm one else and I'm alone. Make you for my own. Welcome back, everybody. Us and Amy. Oh, let's just get to Rick.
Hey, Rick.
What's going on, Rick?
How you doing, Rick?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little tired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not a problem.
What is going on?
Well, I'm going to open up with something not gun related just to tell you how crazy this state has got for wanting to do things to other people, because we always talk about what they're doing to us. So for those of us who have enjoyed, casually bodyboarding, surfing, doing anything like that, yep, there is a bill that was introduced that would require licensing. It would require special bracelets that would tell you if you're allowed to go on different beaches based on your capabilities in the surf. And there, of course, will be a fee. And, of course, for those people who violate this, there will be fines.
Oh, of course.
So it's not, it's not just us gun people that they do stupid things. Now they're going after surfers. So, coming to a sport near you soon.
Unbelievable.
But keep it on. This has been a good week and an interesting week. So on the good side, we have Assembly Bill 1912. We talked on the show over the years everything that CRPA and other groups have done to make it so that when those people exercise their Second Amendment rights to go hunting, whether it be archery season or whatever, that they could still have their concealed carry permit with them. And for many, many years in California, you could not carry concealed while going out in the woods hunting. And that's kind of stupid in a lot of ways. And so
I don't know where to start on that.
Yeah. So we've worked for years, but there was one thing that, interestingly enough, people didn't fight it really that hard back in the day, but the theory was that somebody, and you guys are going to love this, because this law came into the 70s, that somebody with like a small snub-nosed revolver was going to be able to sneak up on a deer, shoot the deer in the heart, and then take and run an arrow through it and try to make it look like it was archery. Therefore, no one should be able to carry concealed or carry any handgun while archery hunting.
Sneaky.
I'm just going to tell you, as someone hunts, for you to get close enough to actually make that shot, of course, unless it was a legendary huge, like, not going to happen. Like, that was never going to happen.
No.
But we've lived with this law for literally half a century, and so now we have a bill, Assembly Bill 1912, that would remove that from the code, and people would be able to carry no matter what they were doing. Wouldn't that be a beautiful world? We also have Assembly Bill 1943, and just putting out there so people know, I think this is going to be a bill that people kind of go off on social media, but it's from Gibson, who's a former law enforcement officer, and it's about pupil safety, notifications, firearms. And he said, hey, what if we just tell families when they come for PTA day, hey, if you have a firearm, that's fine, don't need to tell us about, but this is the updated rules on how to store the firearm so people don't become criminals because they just didn't know. So I'm not sure. I want to kind of see how this plays out. I'm going to talk to him this week, but this might not be a bad bill. It might be. I'm reserving judgment until I get to see it a little closer. But I want to let people know, yes, we know it's out there. We also had, last year, Ramos, who's an assembly member, along with Castillo, who was one of our favorite assembly members. We ran kind of competitive concealed carry licenses. Neither one passed. Ramos talked to us, asked us what we wanted. We talked to him. And so, currently on the CCW, it's a 2-year license, so for some counties like LA, you almost have to apply the day you get it in order to be able to renew it on time. If this bill passed, it would be a 3-year license, and renewals would be 6 years.
Hey.
That would be just fine with me.
Right.
Then they could focus on those dangerous surfers.
So, like I said, it's been a crazy year so far. So that was introduced. Ramos is a Democrat, so I'll be meeting with him this week. And then Stefani brought her voluntary firearms storage program. They seem to be in this idea that someone who's decided to commit suicide is going to have this moment where they want to go turn in all their firearms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe, maybe not, but we're going to look into it, like what that looks like, how it works. So, again, this just came out on Friday, so we're going to be digging into it deep. Of course, everything's closed in the Capitol Mall for President's Day, so it probably won't be till midweek, but I'll have more in-depth on that next week. And then there's a couple Senate bills that I wanted to highlight. One, again, this isn't in necessarily the firearms area, but Senate Bill 931 has to do with flame-throwing devices, and so many people may have seen the really cool deals that you can get like on Instagram and stuff. You can hook like a one, I think they're 1 quart or 1 pint, but it's a little green Coleman stove things too, so you can light your fire, do whatever. Those may become illegal, so just know that if you're buying one. More of a courtesy thing to let people know. But our bill, Senate Bill 1021, which will provide fishing and hunting opportunities for kids that can't do it because of the seasonality, and this would be strictly for kids with life-threatening illnesses. We had a press conference in Irvine this weekend, and that went off really, really well. And so we've got multiple co-authors, both sides, both houses. So we got some other bills that will be coming out this next week, so I'll be able to debut those next Sunday. But so far, it's a pretty balanced session.
Very good.
Are they running scared because of budget shortfalls and upcoming midterms?
No, I think we have a collage, and it's a great question, Mark. I think we have a collage of things coming into it, and I've been trying to talk to people about this. One of them is election year. 2, we have the budget crisis. 3, we have a bill reduction. Remember, they went from being able to run 50, 60, 75 bills to only being able to run 35. And a lot of them ran
only 35.
18. I know. But a lot of them ran 18 last session, so they can only run 17 this session. So they've been much more selective. And then a lot of them are looking at different things. So there's a lot of health care bills. There are a lot of anti-Donald Trump bills. There's a lot of other things that are taking center stage. So I think it's like a 360. And we also have some Democrats that are in tense re-election bids, and many other people have spoke out on the Second Amendment, spoke out on crime, spoke out on stuff. So they've kind of wheeled back, and it's why I think we've seen some Dems step across the aisle and say, okay, how do we work on this? And the other thing, too, is, this has been our 3 years of us putting people up in the Capitol on Capitol days in people's office, normalizing. So I don't think it's one single thing. I think it's a combination of things.
All the right things. And you move enough of those little blocks and you've got a building.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and just great people and being upfront. I mean, like this radio show, that helps. I mean, there's like so many things that we didn't have like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, that we have now in play. And so I think it's just been our side waking up. I mean, I know when Jeff and I get together for lunch, we always have the 15-minute Rick and Jeff gripe session on people aren't doing enough. But they are doing a lot more than they used to. And so things are moving in the right place.
All right.
And it's always great that we hear you on this show, but we also see a nice table at our auction. It's always great to have representation from the CRPA on there. I think I tagged you guys in every little thing I did because you guys are such an important.
We're very grateful for that. I mean, every opportunity we get, and that's something too that since we've not had gun shows, we've not had a lot of venues that we traditionally went to. It's amazing how many other venues, other events, other opportunities have opened up, and we've been able to step into those spaces and do things. And we're grateful to all of our partners because that's how we get the public to wake up and see what's going on.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. And you're a necessity to the fight here in California, and we thank you so dearly. God bless you.
Well, no, thank you guys. And then we also have competitive shooting that is starting to kick in, and so we're seeing a lot of the kids' sports moving forward and doing a really great job. And so we're excited. It looks like some shooting sports may make it into CIF, which would be really cool.
Cool.
We just had a couple of coaches from Northern California for the Trop Freaks come down, and I'm very excited to report that they went out to meet with about 15 schools, and 8 of them for sure, and possibly 2 more, are going to come online and start their own trap teams and have their own trap league down here.
How cool.
So that's also another great sign.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anything on our side is always a good sign.
Yeah, so, I think it's not bad news. You don't have to play the Darth Vader theme.
No, absolutely.
And you know what? That has happened in the 6-year window that 6.5-year window we've been doing this show. You have seen that swing, right?
Yeah, very good.
A little walking on sunshine coming up.
All right.
Really quick, anything on Scoutus?
Well, so guys, Tuesday is going to be the bite our nails off day because Tuesday is 2A day in SCOTUS. So we do know that they pulled the Duncan case up. It's one of the cases they're reviewing on Tuesday. So we wait with bated breath Tuesday and Wednesday to find out what cases they're going to take and what cases they kick back down.
Man.
So they'll either be wailing and gnashing their teeth or there'll be fireworks going off.
Oh, boy.
Edge of our seat until then.
No
Open
kidding.
for fireworks.
All right. And, of course, nothing on the zombie bill.
No, everything else is on hold. Everybody's like, this Duncan case, I don't know if I'm going to be... Well, I'll be happy if they take it, obviously. I'm going to be happy if they take it, but it's just going to get crazy.
Yeah. All right. Rick, anybody wants to donate their time, their money, or join, how do they get a hold of you?
CRPA.org, and if they have questions, reach out to us at contact@crpa.org. And I just want to thank all 3 of you, Mark, Jimmy, and especially you, Jeff, for everything you do for us.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, and right back at you, Rick.
Thanks for all you do.
All right, God bless you guys. Take care.
Well, let's see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty.
Yeah.
And these guys are on it.
Always and forever.
So if you guys can, make sure you're putting your foot and helping step up for them because we need all their help and we need your help to help them.
We realize it's tough to put your beer down and turn off your TV and get off your couch, but at least send them some money.
Yeah.
All right. You know what, guys? It's bottom of the hour. That means we get a long commercial in front of us. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And give us a call. What's that number?
866-870-5752. Again, that's 866-870-5752.
Let's go out and with one of my favorite songs.
Come on.
Something shines in your eyes. Ooh, that's up there. He don't do it in this key no more.
No.
Oh, you got Fred asking, what is the latest Mustang news?
Ooh.
She's running. We're right now, we got a I did it kit, so he's now wiring, because it was a rolling body. There was no wiring, nothing. He's now doing all the wiring. The old dash has been removed because it was rotted, and so all new dash has been put in, and he's now
Wiring cages and controls.
So, I'll have a speedo and stuff. It's really trippy. It's got an electric power steering unit. Electric. It doesn't run off of the motor. It runs off
its own.
So when you turn the key on, but not all, to start it, you just put it to accessories.
You can move it right there.
Yeah, it starts moving. I heard the motor. I was there. He started it for me, and it's purring. It sounds exactly how I was hoping.
Scary.
That's got to be, I'm thinking about it. That's got to be a fairly simple wiring harness, because you think, obviously you got your electronics for the dash, which is what you got four gauges.
Yeah, you can give or take. Yeah,
and then you run a couple of lines to the tail lights,
to the brakes. Yeah.
So there's none of this, none of these flat panel.
Well, the thing is because it has no panel, we have to put the panel in. And a whole new fuse block has to go in, and then because it's all computer ran, there's a whole shitload of fucking wires coming off of that bugger. So,
of course.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're like me. I'm not entirely sure that electricity is not magic.
Yeah. Well, what I can say is it hurts like hell when you run afoul of it. So.
I've leaned up against one or two open sockets and found myself gathering myself.
Yeah.
You used to have straight hair, ladies and gentlemen.
Used to.
It's one of those, oh yeah, I can replace that. Okay, if you grab this wire and this wire,
no, don't at the same time.
Don't put your tongue. Oh.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get there? They are licensed, bonded, and insured, so if you need any kind of plumbing services, anytime, day or night, call CSA Plumbing and Rooter. And with any job, they'll throw in a free camera inspection with proper cleanout access. 818-674-0155. 0155.
If you've been looking for a better way to navigate today's markets, this is your chance. We're hosting a free trading and investing workshop where you'll discover practical rules-based strategies designed to help
12 batters can be used for welding. I've welded a couple of screwdrivers and wrenches while futzing with car batteries.
Yep.
Yes.
I almost took the whole side off of an open-end Craftsman wrench one time. Hey, Jimmy, would you do me a favor really quick? Run in there, ask RJ, how come we keep getting phone calls and they keep going away? What's going on in there?
He gets all shy.
We've had 3 phone calls that he talked
That
to
have
for
just
quite a
dropped.
while and then gone.
That's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah. Mm.
Answer with Jennifer Horn. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on AM 870 The Answer. Read the latest headlines on our website, AM 870 The Answer.
You like that British stuff? He should be used to bad wiring.
It's the same lady calling about house sounds.
I was born in a barn. Mama died and my daddy got drunk. Left me here to live home in a place called Tobacco Road. Lying, a rusty shack. All I had was the clothes on my back. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
Such a cool little tune.
Man.
The Nashville Teens, Tobacco Road.
That beats.
Okay, well, again, this is a live show. We do have a phone. What is that number?
Guys, don't hesitate. Don't be shy. Call in right now. The phone number is, nailed it.
Nothing but that.
866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752. Want to thank everyone online. We're all over the comments online. So if you're on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, put up all your stuff. Let us know if you're at the auction. Let us know if you won, bid, or maybe got bummed out because you didn't win something. Let us know what you were looking at and what kind of time you had there. I really love to hear it.
Yeah.
I know we have a few friends in there. I know if Robert calls in tonight, I did a phone bid for him. He got a couple wins. Kirk was there, saw him in the back.
I saw Kurt in the back, yeah.
Yeah, he said he wanted to stop in and say hi, but we were a bit busy.
A little bit.
But yeah, if you were there, if you bid, if you won, if you had any sort of feelings toward it anyway, let us know. 866-870-5752.
All right. Real quick, Marcia called in a couple of weeks ago from Hollywood, had a gun collection that she said she's a widow and she had a gun collection, and left a number, and I've called her and left messages and texted her, and Marcia, if you're out there, give us a call.
Come on, Marcia. We're waiting
care
for
of it. You know, we'll take care of it. We'll handle whatever you need. Okay. And then another quick piece of business. So remember last week I was saying how I was going to be on Tuesday morning? Mm-hmm. Well, that fell on its face.
I remember.
Yeah. I got bumped. I'm not exactly sure why, and it's not really a point, but I'm back on again this Tuesday morning. So cross your fingers and we'll see what happens. But, you know, they make me get up at this redonkulous hour just to say,
sorry.
Yeah, you know, higher ups are disallowing it. You know, us weekend radio people, we are the redheaded stepchildren of radio. And so, you know, it's always something going screwy. But anyway, I'm supposed to be back on with Mr. Chad Bianco himself on Tuesday morning at 6:45, and I'm supposed to ask him a couple of questions, and we'll see how that goes and if it goes. But you know, you should be listening anyway, because it's you know, it's our main show for the week, the morning show. So you guys should be tuning in anyway. Okay, auction highlights.
Ooh,
holy cow!
I'm dying to know about the Marissa Wayne Colt.
Well, there was two of them actually, and I was expecting the one that we took to Vegas. I was expecting
nice glass presentation.
Yeah, we had two like that, but one, the gun wasn't quite as nice. So, but the case was the exact same, and I was expecting that one to go 3 to 5, and it went for 9.
Okay.
Yeah. And that one went off fairly early in the auction. So that one went for $9,000. And then here comes the big Bubba, the one that
belongs on the executive's desk.
Yes.
As you said.
And again, I was hoping to get that, you know, for $5,000, maybe $6,000 and put it on my own desk.
Pile in.
You ready for this? $29,000.
Come on. It ran. It was such a beautiful thing to see.
Absolutely insane. We had a gentleman on the phone and another one on the internet that were bouncing back and forth.
Oh, that's magic for the auction.
Oh, it was absolutely.
Neither guy wanted to lose.
Oh,
exactly. And he's a good customer of ours, and I had no idea he was such a John Wayne fan. I won't mention his name, but he's in North Carolina, and every John Wayne piece except for one he got.
Except for one.
Wow. The really cool statue, which again, I was hoping to steal for maybe $1,500-$1,600.
Nope.
It went for $4,000. And I think we valued it at like 1 to 2. And it went for 4.
This is why people bring their firearms to HUD for the auction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was absolutely
Everybody wins.
crazy. Man, it was a lot of fun, and it was really interesting to see the faces of some who I believe were there to try and also steal things.
Oh, yeah.
Because it didn't happen. There were lots of good deals, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah. There always is.
Yeah, Colts, because I think, in the 20 some odd years that we've been doing this, I think we had more Colts in this auction than I've ever had. I think we had something like 160 Colts.
Jeez. That's
So-
Felt like almost every other one you were saying, oh, Colt. And
Yeah.
then single act.
And so what happens when something like that happens is sometimes it will bring the prices down because it's a glut.
because there's so many.
Which is-
But it'll also attract the attention of all the Colt guys.
Yeah,
I guess.
and it did. And the righteous Colts, the ones that were more rare, still went screaming high. And the more average Colts got more of an average price. So it was still really cool.
Oh man, so much stuff. Watching it live, watching the bids go back and forth. When you see it hit a certain spot, and you're like, okay, this is going on real, and it's in real time. Watching it go back and forth.
It's really exciting, isn't it?
It is a heart pumper when that Mexican Railroad one went. I was out of my seat.
Okay, get this. The Mexican Railroad gun. Now this is the gun complete with the rig and the belt, the holster, the badge, everything.
That's something for a hardcore collector too, man. That's one of a
really
kind.
is. And of course, it has the Colt letter that says that all of this came with it. Now this one starts off a little slow. It was only at like $5,000 or $6,000, and I think I had 7 sealed bidders and 4 phone call bidders.
I think I was one of them at that time too, and they dropped out a little early because it was.
It just went. All right, here we go. We got 6,000 now, 62.5 now, 65 now, 67.5 now, 7,000, and it just went. Before you knew it, we were at 15,000, and then it started shrinking down. But it didn't completely shrink down, and then and I'm trying to figure. Okay, I'll give you this 16,000. Here's 17,000. Him 18,000, and then we got to the last two, and one was 20, and one was 21,000 plus 1. And he's the one that ended up. It sold for $21,000.
21,000.
That's going to end up in a glass case.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that letter.
The whole thing should be in a museum.
Exactly. I'm hoping he has connections with the museum because that is a piece of history complete.
Yeah. It was really cool and a lot of fun. And the John Wayne stuff went. I got a note from Marissa Wayne. She was ecstatic over the prices that we got.
She should be. I'm glad to hear that.
So
I'm also glad to hear that for another reason because as competitors, occasionally we shoot what's known as a Lawrence Welk sweep, which is and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, which is the sequence that we shoot. And we are now running into, and I know you have too, where there are younger shooters who go, whoa, what's a Lawrence Welk? And so my concern was that might be the same for John Wayne. I know the movies are still out there, but he's less the icon.
Funny enough.
Maybe not.
Funny enough, I actually mentioned that at the thing.
Yep.
I said, people talk about older Hollywood fading away, and we had Clark Gable shotgun a couple of years ago, and we expected $10,000, and people are like, Clark who?
Gable?
It's like King of Hollywood.
Sexiest man alive.
Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn. Scarlet, whatever, and
Just kind of flatline.
people still remembering John Wayne.
Oh, that is an ultimate legend right there. And I mean, it came from all over the place. You had different generations. You had people just pining for it.
Yeah.
And people knew what they were looking for.
And I didn't get a single thing.
No.
I mean, there were paintings and there was a John Wayne Monopoly game.
Yeah.
There was a John Wayne, remember Look magazine?
Oh, yeah.
There was a framed John Wayne Look magazine. It's gone. I didn't get any of it.
There was pencil and pen sketches of him. There were so much.
Yeah, a lot of really cool stuff.
Like you were talking about that bronze that went. Man, that was so clean, so beautiful.
Yep.
And people were really, really fighting for that one.
Oh, I know. And I was an early bidder. But I folded out pretty quick, so.
Yeah, that second commemorative. that other engraved gold one, the one that was in the stainless,
Yeah,
or the
the-
black. Man, that thing was pretty.
Yeah.
And when people started, because I think we had that before the bigger one, the one in the case.
Yeah.
And people were already drooling and already pining for that, and I was like, wait till we get to the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, it was cool.
Yeah, it really was. Just everything. And like I said, the one gentleman got all of it except for the bronze statue.
Yep.
Every other lot,
You're like one-stop shopping for the collector, right? I mean, how good is that?
It was pretty fun. A lot of, and you know, military surplus stuff was very, very strong again.
Oh, yeah.
We had one Garand that went for $3,000. It was a British proof marked Garand, and
That's very interesting.
we've had those before. I think last auction we had an 03 with British proof marks, and a gentleman from England actually purchased it, which took a while because we don't ship out as a country, so we have to
Had to find a broker.
Well, he has to find a dealer in the United States with an exporter's license. We send it to that dealer, and that dealer exports it.
Yes.
But this time, the guy that bought it was, I think he was actually in California.
Oh, man.
So, which leads to another thing. I've been telling you for a while, it's about 75% online bidders and 25% in-house bidders. It's still there, but interestingly, I was at the shop today and I was separating in-house bidders, internet bidders that are local versus internet bidders that we're going to have to ship, and it was almost 50-50.
Yeah, it's been growing.
It really has. It's been really good. You know what? We're coming up on a break. Mark, Northridge, we'll get to you as soon as we get back from the break. And anybody else,
call in 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
Some lucky girl online is saying, I got a beautiful pair of diamond earrings.
Ooh.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Like there was a bunch of the jewelry that kind of went.
Jewelry was flat as a pancake.
Yeah, but the things that people did get, they were ready to pay because it was that worth it. Like, they were like, okay, that is beautiful. I know what that is, and my wife is going to love that. Some of the stuff was kind of niche, we'd say, and it had pretty big tickets on them, but the ones that people did get, they got it.
Well, the most expensive piece of jewelry was it was 1 carat diamond studs. It was 1 carat on each side with white
nice.
gold, and I bought those for Kathy for
That's
Valentine's
the lucky girl.
Day.
You know what? That's a really sweet thing to do.
Well, a little guilty too because I knew it was Valentine's Day, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together and realize it was Valentine's Day.
For you, too. Homer Simpson sliding out the upstairs window. I'll be right back.
Breaking rocks in the hot sun. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
Now we're back, and we're just talking about, oddly enough, jewelry was rather flat at this auction, where it's been climbing, and we've been getting better and better money for jewelry. But, we also put a thing on there because there's been a glut of people buying jewelry at auction, internet auctions, and receiving, and then canceling or doing a chargeback.
Oh, whoa.
And so they're basically stealing jewelry, or what they do is they say, "Hey, this is fake," and they peel out the real. And so we put a notification in ours. It's wire transfer only, because you can't get that money back. And as is, where is, you bought it, that's the end of it. Yep. And that could have been a reason.
Yeah.
We have never.
An 1898 Colt. I know it's an 1898 Colt, and
Yeah.
it might be a rust spot or bad rifling, but
Yeah.
you get a cubic zirconia, and you wanted a real Marquise cut diamond.
Yeah,
that could be a problem.
Absolutely. So I get it to a point, but then again,
But then that could still go big for the in-house people.
Yeah. So, but it didn't. We didn't sell a ton of the jewelry. I passed out a lot of it because I knew what the value of the stuff was, and when we're at $400 and I got to get $6,000, I don't want to waste a lot of time on it. So
we're
we
already
just
trying
passed
to
it
run
out.
a gun auction there, and a lot of people pining for a lot of.
And they were
Get to the Colts.
Yeah, and they definitely were doing it. Let's get to Mark out in Northridge. How are you, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, getting flooded with videos by our great president.
Mark, take yourself off a speakerphone. We can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's okay. We'll wait.
Okay, how's that?
Much better.
Much better.
Awesome.
Okay, good. I've been getting flooded with videos from our great president about the new federal concealed carry license that everybody needs to apply for. Is that a real thing? Or I live in Los Angeles County, so is it even a realer thing?
Well, it is a real thing. It's called reciprocity.
Reciprocity across all 50 states.
And they're working on it, but it hasn't passed yet. And of course, even if it does, I'm sure California will try and throw up some kind of roadblock. I would, if you want to get a concealed weapons permit, I would concentrate on getting one for California first.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll have to move to San Bernardino or Fresno. Then.
No.
The good news
LA's
is
doing them too.
The good news is California, for the first time in Los Angeles history, which cracks me up, you can get a CCW even in Los Angeles, and this literally is the first time, unless you were a Hollywood star or a Democratic player in politics.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And a lot of that is the help from the CRPA for putting pressure on them because they were, especially even when they were allotting them, they were delaying or charging and everything, and they were kind of put out there in the open for how they were dealing with these issues. So now you have a better chance than ever.
All right.
Sounds good. Another question?
Go ahead.
So I'm not really familiar with it, so forgive me if I use the wrong terms, but I know what a 45 ACP is, but what's like a 4570 or a 2240, something like that? You know what I mean?
A 4570 is a rifle round, and this is an old-timey round where 45 is the caliber and the 70 means the grains of powder behind the projectile. So that's just an old-fashioned style round. For 45, you've got the 45 ACP, which stands for automatic Colt pistol, and then you've got what's also called a 45 Colt, which is a bullet similar in size to a 44 mag.
Back in the old days, back before we had smokeless propellant, it was common for firearms manufacturers, ammunition manufacturers, to list both the caliber, as Jeff says, which would be 45 in that case, and 70, 44-40, the same thing.
Yeah, 38-40, 32-20. Those are old cowboy calibers. All right?
Oh, all right. That sounds good. Thanks a bunch for the info.
You bet. Take care now.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
for the call. God bless.
And that's why we're here.
And that's to open up a line. What's that number?
Come on down. 866-870-5752. Again, that's 866-870-5752.
I know you guys are still a little punch drunk from last week, but you
Or from Halloween. Listen to me, from Valentine's Day.
You guys had a good night.
You
maybe.
do
column A,
Valentine's
little
your
column B,
way.
yeah.
I was wearing the mask.
Or maybe you've been pining over getting your paperwork started from the auction, or maybe you did it already, or maybe you're just excited about your win. So we'll give you a little leeway there.
Yeah, give us a call. What's that number?
Come on, 866-870-5752. Once again, why not? 866-870-5752.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, one of the consistent threads on this show is the fact that it does push back against so much popular media, which is soulless and devoid of morality, etc. Can I throw? I took the redhead to a rom-com movie, and I want to give a 30-second review while we're waiting for a call to spool up. Okay. I saw a movie called Solo Mio.
Oh, cool!
It is a very, very good movie, and the reason is throughout the entire film, if you can imagine this, the guy gets dumped at the altar and finds love in Italy. That's pretty much the whole. There's a bunch of really pleasant surprises, but I was so impressed because the people that made this had it's Angel Studios, had a real strong connection. There are a couple of scenes where, in a conventional Hollywood film, this guy would have been sleeping with the girl. Never did. And it was so refreshing. Just got a little chill down my back. It was a delightful movie. So refreshing to see something with standards and quality and morality. Again, part of that bigger pushback that we're seeing against people troweling out crap and then expecting us to dine on it.
And I hear that is the number one rom-com in the country right now. I can't believe all numbers and all that, but I'm hoping and praying that that is a truth and fact, because we need more actual stability and livelihood that promotes good living, let's say.
Yeah.
No, there you go. Let's get to Ken in Orange County. Ken, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Ken.
Hey, guys. Love the show. I've
Thank
got
you.
a question on the 41 mag.
Okay.
Come on with it.
All right. So I belong to this club. It's way out there on the west end, and we are shooting silhouette at 200 meters.
Okay.
I'm shooting this out of a 20-inch Henry rifle, and I know it's a pistol. It's a pistol caliber, but I use a 210 grain flat nose bullet because of the mass.
Uh-huh.
I'm hitting the larger targets, the Rams, 200 meters, and I'm knocking them down, but all of the hits are on the perimeter of the target. So what I'm looking for is something that's not a flat nose, and I'm wondering if it would actually make any difference. I know that bullet is not meant to go that far.
You're out the outside limit of what a pistol cartridge, especially with that bullet profile, is capable of doing.
Exactly.
There's two ways to do it. Have a more efficient bullet profile or more horsepower. So if you're really serious about wanting to do that, get you some 44 Magnum with what is called lever evolution bullets, which are these plastic aerodynamical plastic points.
Kind of like a truncated cone style.
Yes, but with a pointed plastic point, so they really work well. They work safely in, for example, a lever action rifle, but they also work through the atmosphere very, very well.
Really? Okay. Give me that again. I got to write
It's
it
called,
down.
I think it's Hornady, and forgive me if that's wrong, but it's called Lever Evolution.
Yeah, lever revolution. But I think it's all squished together, so it's like
so it's one
lever
word.
evolution.
Lever evolution.
Yeah.
And those
some
so you'll have
mix
both.
of that.
It's completely safe in a completely safe in a rifle magazine tube. You will have more horsepower by about 350 or 400 foot-pounds than you do with the 41 mag, which is a great cartridge, but at 200 yards, you're
that's pushing it.
You're pushing it. You're working it.
But that's 44 mag. And,
Yes, I don't know, and the reason I said 44 mag, and without making you run out and buy a new rifle, I don't know if they make the lever evolution for 41.
I am looking it up right now. You said for
41.
It's a rarity, even to find a round nose bullet in that caliber.
It looks like
something I have to create.
It looks like 41 Rem Mag is part of that. Part of the product line. I'm on Hornady right now, and it looks like they have their rifle cartridges and their handgun ammo, and they do 357 mag, 10 mil mag, 10 mil, and 41 Rem mag, and 44 Rem mag, and 45 Colt.
Do they say the bullet profile is Lever Revolution?
Yeah, this is all.
Okay, so there you go.
I'm on the Lever Revolution actual page.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Absolutely.
There you go. Try that. That'll give you a few more feet per second. It will retain its energy further downrange.
That's great. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay.
Absolutely.
One more time.
Thanks for the call.
That's why we're here.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
190 grain. So.
Well, that's a little heavier than I'm sure what he's shooting now. So, all right, and that opens up a line. Jimmy, what's that number?
Come on down, 866-870-5752. Again, that's 866-870-5752. But yeah, I know we're probably coming up on a break real quick, but in the next part, I wanted to bring up some more stuff that was going down at the auction, especially some of those engraved Colts that we had. We had a guy in the back who was not letting any of those engraves go by. And so yeah, I want to jump on some of that stuff, and highlight some of the other things that were going on. But yeah, I want to touch on some of that because Man, him and the missus looked like they were both going for some
They were astute bidders because he had a shut off. If it hit a point, he stopped.
He knew where he was going to
a lot
go.
of guys like me just oh yeah,
When you want.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
watch this.
My paddle's bigger than yours.
Damn right it is. All right, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And when we get back in our second power-packed hour, we expect and want your phone calls. Give us a call. What's the number?
866-870-5752. Again, that's 866-870-5752.
Give us a call, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
So long.
Wow, what is the name of this album?
This is Bridge Over Troubled Water.
That's the one. This one and Surrealistic Pillow have a special place in my heart. And Carole King's Tapestry album, where every freaking song was great.
Agreed. That's
old school musician.
Bridge Over Troubled Water. Yeah. Every song on there is just fantastic. I bought one recently, a CD, I think, and it's got added stuff to it.
Number one selling album of all time. It won't be a great surprise, but it'll be a little bit of a surprise, I think. Number one
used to be Thriller.
Quad platinum. Quad platinum album. Eagles' greatest hits.
So I was going to say that, and I thought,
like I said, a little bit of a surprise, but not a great one.
I thought it had been replaced by Thriller. That might be number two.
Well, part of that is the fact that they're still.
Yeah,
they're still. Although, what is it? Henley says this is their last year. They're doing, the Sphere in Vegas.
Yeah, the only song that should be on their greatest hits is "Take It to the Limit," and Randy Meisner isn't even with us anymore. So
I told you last time I saw him, it was a great show. It was wonderful to hear the songs, but you're looking at Deacon Frey and Vic, who I love, and all those guys. It was like watching until Henley sang. It was like watching the best cover band you ever saw, because that's what they're down. You know what?
Just in case, Wikipedia'd it for all our discretion. Best-selling albums of all time. Thriller is still on top. Then it says
just got bumped.
Did it?
Wikipedia's out. Just got bumped this week.
Well, let's find out. Let's look. What else we can see? Chartmasters should be up to date. You think?
Should be.
Let's see. Bring it on up. Come on with it. Well, you Chartmasters, you are.
As of, I said 4 times, as of January 2026, certified 40-time platinum. This compilation outpaces all other sellers, including Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Wow. Well, update yourself, Wikipedia. It said Back in Black was up there. It said that, wow, they must have jumped a lot, because whenever the Wikipedia was updated, it said that they were 5 and 6. Eagles... Greatest Hits and Hotel California were back-to-back 5 and 6. But hey, when was this updated? Let's see. Goodness gracious! Well, yeah,
40?
it must have been fairly recently because
40-time platinum.
Holy moly!
I'm gonna need a bigger house to store my money.
Wow.
Okay, so one of Chingus.
Oh, thank you.
I will Chingus it up.
Look at those hands. For those of us not following the Olympics, Norway is kicking butt.
Yes,
Norway.
all over the place.
And you know who's number 2?
It is
the mighty nation of Italy.
Italy, yes. Home
Italy.
field advantage, I've been saying. And we're we're 3rd place. Hey, nothing.
Yeah, we're number 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been keeping kind of track of that.
So have I. We started talking about the Francesca Lollobrigida show. She won the first gold medal, and it was for Italy on home ice. She won another one since.
Oh, wow.
Very good for her.
Where did Abbey Road score? I'll bet Abbey Road is up there, but again, Abbey Road has kind of fallen off simply because, for much the same reason that Who's Clark Gable, Who's Lawrence Welk. It's a very dated act. Huge, so important, ...
Right here on AM 870 The Answer. Well, it looks like the Federal Reserve is going to hold off as long as they possibly can before they...
Then again, Paul McCartney's still out there croaking away.
Keep your bills paid before that happens, and hopefully still have enough money left over to eat. So if you're wondering if there's any solution for reducing your financial stress...
Trash music. John Anderson, trash music. Glenn Morton says, Mr. Mark, after watching you shoot a SAS match today, I noticed you swabbed the barrel between stages. Every stage, I swab the barrel. Every single stage.
What did you say the...
I pay to have mine cleaned about once every 6 months.
Well, and the reason is because straight wall cases do not operate well against the walls of the chamber. And all it takes is a little bit of grit or some carbon or something to catch that case, because those ejectors that we pull them out with, you know how soft those springs are, right?
Oh, yeah.
All it takes is a bit of grit, or we had a shooter today. Many of them were shooting 357/38s. Now, when you're shooting a 38 and a 357, there's going to be a buildup of carbon, because that 357 case is 1/10 of an inch longer. So where that case isn't, there's a little bit of a buildup of carbon. And if you don't keep that scrupulously clean, what happens is that cartridge will go in and it will seat not on the headspace, but on the carbon. And when your firing pin hits it, instead of igniting the primer, it pushes the case that little tiny bit forward. And that's one of the reasons people are jacking rounds up. And Mr. Morton, that is why. And we hope you come back to another match real soon with your own 6 guns.
Oh. I spell M-A-N. Man. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers. Holy cow, little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember who did that version, that particular version. It's not the Yardbirds. You looking it up?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, welcome back. You know what? Our phones are quiet tonight.
What is
this
going
is pissing me off.
Come on.
Get on the damn phone. Give us a call. Jimmy, what's that number?
866-870-5752. Do it nice and slow for you. 866-870-5752.
Now do it like Leon.
Let me tell you, 86. No, I can ever do it, what that man does. That guy is magic on the mic.
Like this.
That number is 866-870-5752. 866-870-5752.
I haven't heard that in a little while.
That is a good engineer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the way it should be done. Don't listen to me. Listen to Leon.
Oh, please. Just listen to all. Just give us a damn call.
Come
All
on.
Anyway, back to auction stuff. We had a good crowd. It was a little nerve-wracking in the beginning because when we started, we were about 3/4 full, and I was expecting a bit more people. And then by, I don't know, 10:15, we started at 10. By 10:15, well, we had standing room only again.
Oh, man. I mean, every table, because they have those round tables out there, every table, even the back ones behind some of the cars. Hey, shout out to Highway 39 Event Center. You guys are amazing. You guys have the coolest place to do an auction. But, yeah, even the seats in the back were all full. We had teams of people back there, which was awesome again to see. And we had to keep an eye out back there because they were voting. They were bidding.
They were bidding a lot, and it was and there goes people calling in, and the phone's just dropping. I don't know.
Blinking.
Call us back. What was that? 2 or 3 just popped on, boom, 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 and then they just dropped. Okay.
You know, we could do a show of auction news and then movie reviews.
Hey.
I like kind of what we're doing tonight.
It rhymes.
Anyway, welcome. What the heck? I just lost my train
we were
of thought.
talking about how filled we were at the auction.
Yeah, and the John Wayne stuff going so high? The statue, when we mentioned the statue, it went for $4,000. Somebody just called in and it dropped again. You know, I'm really tired of being treated like a redhead stepchild.
I'm trying to run a show here.
Anyhow, the John Wayne rifles. There was one. The newest one got the most. That kind of blew me. That kind of blew my mind.
And this was the Trapper?
No, this was the Uberti made 100-year anniversary model, and it went for like $32,500. And then
that went for $35,000.
Oh, $35,000?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but the John Wayne 1981, the one that everybody's familiar with, that one only went for like $1,300.
And we had that pair.
Yeah, and then we had the pair that did good, but it wasn't as strong as I would have thought. I mean, I think it got more than 3,500, but not a whole bunch.
The American Remembers Colt, that 1911, that did better than that did strong, but that thing was gorgeous too. I don't know how people were just sitting on their hands for some of this stuff. I don't have money for it, but hopefully everyone has been did.
That might be some of the answer.
Well, you know, our friend out in Canyon Country, Oscar, he's calling in. He wants to talk about the auction. Awesome. What's going on, Oscar?
Hey guys, I was at the auction yesterday. 2 of those guns that I got. Oh, and Jimmy, go ahead and work the keyboard. I got lot 325, lot 426, and lot 539.
Wow,
325. What was that? Give me those numbers again.
325, 426, and 539.
539. Cool. I'm gonna pull them up. Go ahead.
You happy with what you got?
Yes, 2 of those are my wife's Valentine gifts.
Hey. Very cool, very cool.
Ooh, that's clever. That is clever.
She insisted on getting a Mosin Nagant, and also she wanted a pump-action 22.
Wait, your wife wanted a Mosin Nagant. I'm just taking my hat off here. Serious respect.
Yeah, well, very good. Yeah. That's a rifle with a bit of recoil, but good honor. Good honor.
Shocked me too.
Yeah, that your 325, man. You got that for a good price too. You did not.
What was it?
Better still.
The 325 was the Remington Model 12 pump.
That's a pump gun. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice gun.
Takedown.
Takedown. Yeah. So you got that for a mighty nice price. I'd really love to see that.
Yeah. There were a lot of good deals. Not everything was, crazy screaming high. There was some good deals. We had 3 Kimbers that were a little quiet. I was kind of surprised. All of them were sub $1,000
for Kimber.
Yeah. I mean, with I'm going. This got paid how much for the 29,000 for the John Wayne collection? I'm going.
That's right.
This guy's a hardcore John Wayne fan.
No, well, a couple of them because it takes 2 to.
When you got
to
2
make
guys, that's it. When you got 2 guys in the building that want that one thing.
Yep,
that's great.
Yeah, I was watching that, and also for what was it, Efren and Northridge. Now, when he's talking about CCW. Now, when you apply for that, don't you have to live in the you have to live in the county where you're applying for the CCW in California?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's saying he was going to probably have to move to a more appropriate county. But
again, even in LA County, they're available now, and we know people that are getting them.
Have been, but it's been slow.
Yeah.
And they've been taken to task for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, how is with this 3 and 30 days thing going to affect the auction?
Well,
I'm really wondering about that.
We still don't know because they haven't given us the rules yet. How this worked before when it was one every 30 days. Private party transfers were exempt, and luckily for us, all the guns at auction are consignment guns.
Mm-hmm.
That means that we're selling them for others. That means that they're private party transfers. It just means a whole buttload more of paperwork for us. But we
still
get
an end run around the limit.
Yeah, it is an end run around the limit. So it shouldn't affect us.
So we can still purchase as many as we like at the auction, or is that up in the air?
It's kind of up in the air. We're waiting to hear the final BS-ness
yes.
from Department of Justice. And if they say that private parties are exempt, then we're good to go. Because just before they killed the 1 in 30, they had said that private parties were no longer exempt. It was going to be 1 per 30 no matter what, which is ridiculous because, if a father decides to give his son 6 guns, then his son's got to wait 6 months in order to get them all.
Yeah, we've got to wait for whatever caveats they want to put on it, but hopefully they...
These are the people that want to tax surfers.
Yeah. Well, the same people that, have made a law that you can't own a dog till it's a year old now.
Yeah. No more puppies, folks.
I mean...
Kiss your Christmases goodbye.
Yeah, and the same folks that if you have a scooter...
You can't ride it at night anymore.
Yeah, well, and they want you to get it registered like a car.
These guys are really stuck on the stupid juice.
Oh,
well, what they're stuck on is our money.
Oh, yes. They're addicted to our money.
And control. You must not
They
have
think
fun.
everyone's going to stick around and put up with it, and apparently that's not the case.
Well, lots of people moving out of the state, and most of them are worker bees that are taking their money with them, and that's going to leave us with a bunch of people that won't or don't want to work.
And how is that going to work for these people that are wanting our money, and they're going to be kind of self-feeding themselves, trying to give away free money just to take it back from people? It doesn't make any sense how they're going to tax us out of life.
Like the old saying
None
goes.
whatsoever.
The old saying is, a democracy is lost once the politician learns he can buy the people with their own money.
Yep.
And that's what's happened
what they've
here.
been doing.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Oscar, as always, thanks.
Congrats.
And is there a support group for us Gunslinger auction addicts?
No.
Yes, there is. It meets every 4 months or so at the Highway 39.
That's it.
The scary part was I got there without a MapQuest this time.
Yeah, love to hear it.
Congratulations. I still have to use my...
And to the shop.
Whoa.
And that was just the thing. I'm like, oh man, this is my 4th auction in a row that I've been to.
You got to familiarize yourself with your favorite places.
Yeah, very good.
Oh yeah.
All right, very good. Oscar,
All right,
thanks.
gentlemen, thank you very much.
God bless.
See you later. Bye-bye.
That is good.
I'll see him in about 8 days.
Yeah.
He got that Model 39 and A takedown too, which is, I mean, he knew what he wanted and he got him for a good price. Good for him.
Hey, you know what? There's always crazy prices, but there's always good deals too. Yeah. That's why you come to Gunslinger Auctions. All right, you know what? There's the music. We're going to get back. We got Carol down in San Diego who wants to talk to us as soon as we get back from break. Carol, we'll get you going. Anybody else? What's the number?
866-870-5752. Again, that's 866-870-5752.
And we'll be right back.
They say it goes. Let's
forget all that. Give me a number if you can't find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine. And that sounded like Jim Croce on Speed.
A little bit. The bass on that is. Listen to the bass line sometime. That's fascinating. It's very, very lyrical bass line.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
he's not just holding down the corners.
No, how they orchestrated everything and to his writing style and how he put everything together in such a small, confined instrument placement and all that. It's just beautiful. It's artwork. The guy was a true artist.
Oh, and his songs, man, that was a bright, shining comet across the sky very, very briefly.
Yeah, and yeah.
Think of all the songs that he may have written.
I think about it probably too often than I should.
He was such a great storyteller. That guy was writing 3-minute movies.
Oh yeah. If you watch any of the videos they made for him, that's what they look like. Beautiful.
Now you say you love me. Oh, to being so unkind. Want you to cry. Oh, want you to get. I want you to cry. Oh, I want you to get. Oh, I just say. I do that. Oh, like I cried a river over you. Now say you're sorry. Oh, after being so untrue. Welcome back, everybody. I'm not doing a lot of Joe Cocker tonight. My voice is already thrashed.
Then you'd sound like him.
Yeah, but only for like a minute. And then,
the question
then I
is-
have no sound at all. Go ahead.
Sorry, the question was asked, when is the next auction?
May 30th.
May 30th.
May 30th. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, but let's get to Carol down in San Diego. Carol, what can we do for you?
Evening.
Hi. I wanted to call. A couple weeks ago, you were talking about cars a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to share with you about my grandfather's Dodge pickup. It was a 1942, and it was purple. It had yellow white walls. This is stock. But it was our farm truck. So that was the first vehicle I ever drove, and it had this creeper gear in it.
Yeah.
And you know the old clutch that clunks, and the old windows. It was just so cool. I loved that truck. And I actually moved to California and could not afford to bring it here.
Oh.
So my cousin, though, someone with the same last name, he bought it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
But
cool.
it was just the neatest thing. It was such a cool truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, I also have a question about guns. Why is it harder for a female to get a gun in this, state that you've already talked about? I mean, it's crazy what's going on here. They hate everybody, but they especially have a thing against women and children right now.
Yes, they do.
They're making all kinds of laws that take our protections away. So what is the deal with is there anything different about a woman being able to get it? It's supposedly a lot harder.
No, that's a fallacy. There really is no difference. As long as you're over the age of 21, male or female, it doesn't matter. There is no difference. No. The only thing, maybe you're going into a store that they're just
mansplaining or something.
No, I thought I heard it on this show, but that was a while back.
Well, they make it hard, but it's equal hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. It's hard for both sexes. They're not making it any harder on females.
So you got to go through the training and all that, because I started shooting very young too on this farm.
Well, not yet. There's no training. What you'll need to buy a firearm is a firearm safety card, and this is a 30-question test that's multiple choice that you can get on the internet and take, and practice it. And you get to miss 7 of the 30. You cannot miss 8, but you can miss 7. So you just go in, you take that test, and then you pick out your gun, you purchase it with the card, your driver's license, and you wait 10 days, and then you can pick it up.
Oh, so I have to come up to your shop to pick it up?
If you
do.
buy
Where
it
do I-
there, yes.
Well, yeah, wherever you purchase it, you'll have to go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okey-doke.
That's good news.
Absolutely.
Because I really miss shooting. I was actually skeet shooting at a very young age with a rifle. And, there was 3 other kids, but my dad always took me, and I did really well.
Very
You should
good.
do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't think I'm too old to do a shotgun. I know that.
Well, there's lots of lighter loads these days that you could shoot, and it won't be so
very
bad.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
We've got options.
Well, maybe I'll call you again when I'm actually looking to buy one and see what you suggest.
Do that.
Right.
We'll help you out. All righty.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
And hey, by the way, love your show. I love your bumper music. I love
Right.
what you guys sing. I really enjoy listening to you. This is a don't miss it unless I have I have a neighbor that needs help sometimes, and that's always a priority.
Well,
So
yeah, you
she's
got to
an
do what you
older
got to do.
lady.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Maybe you get the neighbor to start listening. You can go over and have a listening
Have
party.
tea together. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not a gun person.
Oh, well.
You can always
All right.
change your mind.
Carol, thanks for the call.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Too.
Okay. Well, that's always nice to hear.
No, absolutely, and that might be. We've never said anything like that on this show. That it's more difficult for either sex or anything like that. But that might be an agenda that people are trying to put out there, saying that. And we want everyone to know that listens to this show that male, female, any type of race, any type of age, and all that, from 21 up. You have your opportunity to secure your rights in this state as of now, and you should do so.
And it's the left that don't want any of us to have them.
Right.
So-
And, the interesting thing is we're actually on the other side because we all know that a firearm is the great equalizer.
Yes, absolutely.
It really, really is, and it gives women power, and we would like that.
Yeah. All right, let's get to Michael out in Whittier. Michael, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening.
Good evening again, gentlemen. That was really a great auction yesterday.
Thank you.
Great time. That Colt Ace going back and forth, that was fun to watch.
What'd that go for?
And when that the John Wayne commemorative came up, and there's some people with some thick wallets there that when they were going back and forth to 29,000, it was. Oof, that was pretty exciting. I luckily again got to pick up a great piece of Teutonic engineering. My second auction that I went to. So hopefully this next one you guys have in the end of May.
Don't tease us. What'd you get?
Yeah,
Michael, what'd you get?
What did you get?
It was lot 199. It's the Steyr SSG 69 rifle.
Nice.
That is a really slick.
That's a good. That's a nice rifle.
Little old, there's some things I found to kind of update it. It seems the weak link of that rifle is kind of the magazines because they're plastic and they're getting a little old and nobody's making them. So they make a trigger guard assembly that takes the AICS mag. So that's something I'm going to have to do to update it. But spectacular rifle, and don't see them, come around very often at all.
Very true,
especially in California. So your auctions are, tremendous resource for a lot of these old rare guns that just don't come around very often. Or they're in the back of somebody's safe, and unfortunately someone's got to pass away or decide to hang up everything to
like I always say, we're not really the owners of our firearms, we're just the latest curator. Because they keep going, we don't.
Exactly. Just like any good tool, they'll outlast you.
Yeah.
But you got a real win with that. I mean, that was super clean. It's a 99% factory finish still on there, and it came with that scope. And that scope was stamped and all, man. Congratulations.
That was a nice buy.
No, thank you.
You bet.
I was once again sweating it out. It's like, because I get nervous. It's like everybody here is trying to bid on the same thing I want.
You got good taste.
Yeah. And that Colt Ace went for $13,500. I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was either $13,250 or $13,500. But yeah,
I've never been to any the Mecum Auto auctions and stuff like that. So I'm not really familiar with energy like that. But when, like you've said, you need two people, that kind of want it.
Yep.
And like you said, it's my paddle's bigger than yours.
That's it. Well, sometimes it's just it's something that you've always wanted, and it's like I don't care. I'm just getting it.
I need it.
The gentleman that got the Colt, the Mexican Railroad Colt, that was the way he put it to me. He said, just get it. So, I just had to get through all the other sealed bids and phone bidders and stuff. And when we were done, I put the next bid on it, and nobody else answered the bell, and that was how that went.
And he got exactly what he wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, that Ace actually went there for $13,750.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've been undercutting yourself all day.
Yeah, apparently so. I know a good friend of mine who's kind of famous was going to 13 on that.
Scheming on it?
Yeah, and then he got outbid. So,
and we were trying to be pretty generous with, hey, you're gonna stay in this, I'll do a little help for you if you want to stay in it. And people were just kept bumping it up.
Yeah, it just kept going. So, anyway, well, Michael, glad you got what you wanted, and I'll see you in about 9 days.
I've got 2 more months to rob a bank or something for this next auction. Gotta figure out something.
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
it was also nice when I went into the shop to dross what I got. I was standing in line and I started conversation with the gentleman behind me, and the voice sounded familiar, and I was like, "Wait a minute, you're Robert, you're the one who bought the firing pins for your dad's shotgun." It was nice meeting him, and to get
He's a good guy.
face on a voice that I hear calling in. It was great. It's great.
Yeah. Very good. That Robert got over it. Funny he didn't come to the auction. Maybe he was trying to restrain himself from overspending.
either that, or he knew he was going to miss it. He had some prior engagement and knew he was going to miss out at least two he wanted, because he came in. I saw him at the auction.
Oh, I didn't see him there.
Yeah, he popped in to get his paperwork in so he can run over to the shop. So shout out to Rob.
I like this, though. There's a nice community being built.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Rob.
I'll have to try and stop and say hi and see you guys at the auction. But I know
do
it's
that,
your
'cause-
job and you guys are pretty busy. So
Well, in about 2 weeks, when all the stuff will be shipped and a lot of the stuff will be picked up, we're going to start putting May out.
Yeah.
And like I've been saying, there's a lot of killer stuff in May. It's real rifle heavy right now, so we don't have a whole bunch of handguns. But I tell you what, there's a lot of stuff coming, and it's going to be a good one. All right, Michael, thanks for the call.
Thanks, Michael.
Take care, gentlemen.
God bless you. Yeah, we still have a lot to talk about this auction, especially about some of the handguns that went. Like, I don't know if everyone was ready for all the things that we did have, because some of those handguns, like, people understand that Glocks aren't available in California right now, and like you were saying about those Kimbers, the prices they did.
The Kimbers I didn't get. The Glock I do because most people don't know what's going on. And what they look, the funny look they give me when I tell them, "Hey, you can't get these here anymore except for right here," and they look at me like, "What?" And so but we got a time limit, so we got to get through it, and I don't have time to explain everything to them. So anyway, isn't that a great song?
Woo.
Little Jimi Hendrix in the background for you guys. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be back right after this.
Yeah.
Hendrix never liked his own voice.
Another one gone too soon. Love to see where he would have gone.
How he would have changed music the way he was already doing it. I mean, what is it? Benny can. Oh, it's escaping me right now. Often.
I'll be right back.
Gosh darn, man. The
lady with the collection, she's calling.
Oh, shoot.
Go get it.
Often replicated, never duplicated. Just like so many people try to capture what he was doing, and there is a link missing from how he was bringing forth his art.
Part of that is because, in the immortal words of Dolly Parton, they call it the music business. And that
it wasn't her, but it's our favorite quality.
No.
If Capitol Records had a million-selling artist, 40-time quadruple, if Capitol Records had a million-selling artist, then over at Mercury, somebody is saying, "Get me one of those.
Make me one of those."
Yes.
Yeah, it still says that Thriller is 66 to 70 million. So, just in case. But I know, yeah, especially because I think that's where we're at right now, especially that it's become such a business of turnover and all that they've started manufacturing and it's lost its whole artistry. So
I give you hair bands of the 1980s, where there were so many one-hit wonders, and you literally couldn't tell them apart.
No, really.
Just give me one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I need guys in skinny black pants with big
Poison.
hair.
Yeah, is that a scorpion or a poison?
Rat and Warren.
Yeah.
And there are some good guitar
Skid Row.
But there you go. But none of it was epic, legendary. And can you sing those lines?
No. There's only one band from back then that I could listen to a couple of songs is Guns N' Roses. They were a cut above.
Yeah, which is why they were around for a second and third album.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember, the drummer from Room Service, my old pop rock band, went to Palladino's in Northridge once. This is 10 or 15 years ago. So, but we had both been in metal bands in the 1980s. And we went to this place in like 2008 or 2010. it was every musical format evolves except metal. It was exactly the same thing we had left. There were still the girls wearing the ripped jeans with the flannel shirts doing the listless dancing, and the guys doing nothing had changed.
Now they're doing that and their teeth are flying out.
I'm gonna need a defibrillator here.
Their rugs flying through the air. God. It's not easy to get a wig to do that with.
Hair extensions, baby. Who does yours?
Staple it on.
That's how it's got to be, man. It was pretty fun.
Maury's wigs stay on no matter what.
And we went there to support a friend. And of course, it was the last band because it was also ear-bleedingly loud.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I am the man of constant sorrow. I see trouble all my days. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslinger.
So good.
Gunslingers, oh my goodness.
Fun times, right? That's what we do here, folks.
And speaking of fun times, our favorite caller's calling in, the one and only Leon, the Motorman. How are you, Leon?
Good evening, you guys. Where's the Beach Boys music? Come on.
It's coming up.
Coming up. Last section, always for you, Leon.
We close it out with you.
Now, you guys doing a good job. I was really concerned. I was listening to a lady who had a 42 Ford Dodge pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get her number or something like that?
Well, she said she didn't have it anymore, so yeah.
I don't know if he was just interested in the truck.
Oh, well, there's that.
That would be a good collector's item.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Not a lot of cars built in 1942.
No, we were busy building tanks.
Yeah, and boats and
B-17s.
planes, yeah.
My first car was a 1942 Ford business coupe.
No kidding.
Wow.
And they didn't make, that was the last year I think they made for the war, 42 Ford. And it was a hand-me-down from my brother. But anyway, it's great. Had an interesting show today. I got listening to it, and it was just fun. Last week, I apologize. It was a Super Bowl, and I was at a party. And I don't drink, but somebody slipped me up. I don't know what it is, a margarita or something like that. No. And I lost the time, what time it was, you know.
It happens.
No apologies needed on this side. We're just glad you're safe and had a good time.
A lot of people treat Super Bowl Sunday as a holiday. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, I went over to my neighbors next door, and I didn't realize the time, and just went back. So I just want to apologize because I listen to you guys' show every weekend and do a good job, and you know, just it's fun listening to you guys.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
We learned it from you.
Yep.
Right?
No, it's good. You guys got it all together, so it's really good. So anyway, it was fun, and listening. I just got all excited about that Dodge pickup or something.
That is such a beautiful vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know everything about guns and all this stuff, and I know just a little bit about cars. And
oh, please.
You want to tell us about a crawler gear?
You know, so it's great. So I just enjoy you guys so much. You just got a fantastic program.
Well, thank you, sir.
Look forward to it.
Thank you.
I've been listening to it for the full time, so just waiting to call in where I could get somebody. Yeah, a Dodge truck. You guys talk about all these firearms and all of that, which is very popular, of course.
Well, you know, it's
all good.
It's a living.
Hey, I got a question for you. What was the engine in a 42 Ford? Or in a 42
Dodge.
In a 42 Dodge, sorry.
Ford. It was like a 260 flathead Ford engine in it.
How many horsepower?
But I've changed But I did, as knowing me, if anybody knows me, I modified it as I got it. And
Of course.
You know, what can I say? Can I admit it? A Chevy motor in it as I got older.
like everybody does. Everybody does.
Yeah.
I
Put
know.
a nice little Chevy motor in there. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, not to bring it out. He had a 40 Ford. I just want to change the subject. A guy called me from my hometown in North Carolina, and we were talking about the same thing, car. And he put a Chevy engine in a 40 Ford, and we went out. Now, I didn't want to say anything about racing somebody, but we took off, and the clutch flew out of the, had a Chevy engine with a Ford clutch, and it flew out and cut his leg, went through the door, the whole disc and the clutch assembly.
No scatter shield.
Nothing was balanced in those days.
Yeesh. Holy cow.
But it was all fun.
Well,
it's a learning experience.
Yeah, it sounded like a hard learning experience. You know what, Leon? A 40 Ford is on my hit list. This is the next one I go after. It's going to be a 1940 Ford Deluxe convertible. Yeah, I can't.
Convertible, that's rare. My brother had one, and God, I've had two 40 Fords, and they're just great collectors. They were just one of the best things after, oh, God, Ford.
Yep.
Bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
I'm really not that old, but
no, of course not.
Remember those.
39 and holding, just like me.
Hey.
39, yeah.
There you go.
Forever 39.
All right, Leon. Go ahead.
I enjoyed all the times we had, and I enjoy you guys so much. You're good friends. God bless you guys.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Leon.
We'll talk to you soon.
We can't wait to enjoy some more times with you, Leon.
Yeah, we'll get you back on pretty quick here.
Look forward to it.
Thank
Have
you, sir.
fun, you guys.
Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Oh,
That's always a treat.
You know what? Let's get, because he's been on and bumped off. Let's get to Forrest out in Long Beach. How are you, Forrest?
Forrest.
Hi, I had such a blast yesterday. It was just terrific.
Thank you, sir.
We always enjoy having you down for us. You're such a sight, and we just love how much you participate. You're the best. We love you.
Well, you know, you had Band of Constant Sorrows there on the bumper, and I was thinking, they obviously never came to your auction. Because you could not go there and have any kind of sorrow, whether you got anything or not. It was so much fun, and it was the first time I, had one of their meals there.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody goes there, I encourage them, don't eat breakfast. Wait until you get there.
Oh, yeah.
They serve a terrific breakfast, and I was so full from that I couldn't even think about the terrific hamburgers I saw some of the people get.
They have a killer breakfast burrito too. Yeah, they do really good food, and they got of course I put up the $100 right at lunchtime. I said first $100 at the bar is on me, and so everybody had a good time. I think it was really a successful day.
Absolutely.
So,
and you mentioned how they always had CRPA there, accept memberships. And I encourage anybody listening to join CRPA. I'm a life member now.
Amen.
Good on you.
It's worth every penny. They're fighting for us.
You bet.
All the other organizations, they're fighting on a national level, and that helps us all over. But CRPA is focused especially on California laws.
You bet.
And there's so many.
Yep. Yeah, there are so many.
Yep.
All right, Forrest, I'll see you soon when you come in and pick up, and we'll see you then.
Thanks so much for a terrific radio show and auction. Love you guys.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
God bless you, Forrest.
Forrest is just the nicest man, isn't he?
Oh, man.
He always shows up with treats at Dirty Rod. He always comes in with ice creams and cakes and pies, and oh, man.
Yeah, that's got to stop.
And he sits front row, and he's always ready. He knows what he wants, and he's not afraid to be.
He's ready to go. Let's get to Mark in Omaha.
Hey.
Mark, what can we do for you, sir?
I was going to say something about the old car stuff. I grew up working on those when I started when I was like probably 12 years old, helping my brother. And I put my experience against anybody, especially with the old Chevys and Mopars. I had a question about those handguns. Like, I had friends and seen videos about these real powerful handguns like Desert Eagle and all these other ones, Casulos and all this stuff, 454 Casulo. Like, which kind are the best that aren't going to break or kill your hand for shooting? And,
well,
those are two separate things.
Okay, hey, Mark, listen, I'm gonna answer your question, but we have a bad connection. There we go. Okay. Much better. Okay. Smith & Wesson makes a couple of different 500, and
the new X frame.
Yeah, the new X frame.
Huge gun.
It's a great big gun. It holds a great big round. And
460 and 500.
Yeah, and the 460, I believe, shoots 460, 454 Casull, and 45 Colt out of it. So that's a really good one to get. There, no matter what you do, because of the size of that round, it's going to hurt your hand, though.
Which is why you get a lot of enjoyment shooting a 45. Just a 45 Colt, which is plenty powerful.
Good old 1911, yeah.
Ruger, the Red Hawks.
Yeah, there's several companies out there that make large calibers, but there's no way getting around the recoil, because it just is what it is.
You can't cheat mama physics.
Oh, it's ingrained in the life.
You can get a 45-70 revolver.
Yeah, you can. The BFR, yeah.
I just heard the Desert, the one you're talking about, what was the name of it, the 460?
That's the Smith & Wesson.
Smith & Wesson?
Yeah.
Is that in the same price range as the Desert Eagle?
They're actually a little bit less. Yeah, they're right around the 1,200 mark, and Desert Eagles are right around 17. So
we did have a Desert Eagle in the auction.
Yeah, and it went for just about $2. All right.
California, I moved out of California because of all the anti-classic car laws and all the anti-gun laws and pretty much anti-American stuff. So if you stay in California, good luck. That's all I can say.
Right.
We're trying to fight it and save it.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
They're going after surfers next.
Yeah, Mark, thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Be safe.
Sorry, Mark, but that
tough connection.
Yeah, connection was really rough.
But good question.
Yeah, and Desert Eagles are a good gun. I mean, they're very large in your hand.
Yeah.
But remarkably. Thank you.
There we are.
Accurate. Yeah. Remarkably accurate. I had one in 44 mag that I bought from a pawn shop that was closing years and years ago, and I just did it because I got it for like $500, and so I bought it, and I thought, I'm not going to like this, but of course I have a Model 29 back then, the most powerful handgun in the world, and yada yada, and so I just gave it a try. The one thing I did notice about is it really liked hotter ammo. It didn't like
sure, in the way of semi-autos everywhere.
Yeah, so once I found the right round, it was plenty accurate. I mean, I'm not talking, silhouette like the gentleman earlier, but, I had about 40, 50 yards. I was hitting the beer cans that were out there on the plateau.
It's
and
really designed for
pulverizing them.
Pretty much, yeah.
And that because it's a semi-auto, it does bleed off some of the energy and work in the action. So it's not too punishing.
Yeah, so.
But that's a big, heavy chunk.
It is for sure. But then again, so is the Smith & Wesson. All right, guys, we're almost done. We got one more segment to go. Ed in Riverside, we'll get to you. And I understand your what you're going to say. We'll be right back. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
Come on.
Da 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 da.
Gun shops and auctions. Do you have or know of a gun collection, be it one gun or 1,000 guns, looking to be sold? Let me help you. I've been in business here in California for 28 years. I know how to do it. How to get
too darn cute.
That's pretty cute. Nice job, Doctor.
That's what it says. Dr. Tavner.
Why not? Why not?
Art, coins, and jewelry. If it goes in a man cave, we got you covered. Our customer base spans from South Africa to Alaska, every state in the union, and all.
Yeah, da 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 da.
Every auction. We offer finders.
Bartles and James. There's a throwback to the 80s. How about Boone's Farm?
Boone's Farm,
Or what's the other?
strawberry.
Annie Green Springs.
Oh, God.
Mad Dog 2020.
.com. Leon, for you, baby.
Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. And the Southern girls with the way they kiss. Oh, man, I screw the words up all the time. I'm getting old. What do you want from me? Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And, of course, this is our last segment, so you know the phones are blowing up.
Oh, yeah. How
all
do you
right,
do?
let's get right to Ed in Riverside. How are you, Ed?
Evening, Ed.
I'm pretty well. I'm missing my Gunslinger fix. Weeks ago, I was moving storage locker stuff, and then the last 2 weeks, KTIE has not had you on. So
yeah, we had to let KTIE go because I just didn't like the 1 hour only thing because you miss. Every time we have a guest, it's from 7:30 to 8, so you miss all of that. Yeah. And
Rick from the CRPA.
Yeah, Rick from the CRPA. And so what we're telling people is just go over to Facebook or X or Rumble or one of the things and just watch the whole thing live. Yeah, you can pick us up on your phone on iHeartRadio. Just go to KRLA 870, and you can hear the whole thing right on your telephone.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, there's options.
What they have replaced you with is Ray Travis and the the firing line radio.
Understood, and good. Hopefully he gets more people to come to the CRPA from doing that. So
absolutely
right.
All right.
Now, my gun question that I've been wanting to ask I came across a couple of Rugers in 4440.
Mm-hmm.
Are these convertible to 44 special? They're Blackhawks.
Well, unless you have a second cylinder. Can you tell I'm tired? If you don't have a second cylinder, no. They're only going to shoot 4440s out of them. You can have them bored out to do that, but no.
And the cylinder does have to be fitted.
You could have them bored out, or you can't.
You can.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that would be the thing. I know you wouldn't want to put 44 mags in them since they're only Blackhawks, but 44 special ought to be fine.
Yeah.
If you send this to Ruger, or can you order cylinders from Ruger?
You cannot, but you can send them to Ruger, and Ruger will fit them because they have to be timed and fit and everything. And Ruger will do that. It's not cheap, but they will do it. A friend of mine had that done. He had a 44 mag, and he sent them, and he got 2 in 4440. So.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Because I would rather have the 44 special than the 4440. It's just
Understood.
Get a lot more use out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, much more common and
a little softer on the hand. All right. Okay, Ed. Well, again, check us out on iHeart, and you can listen to the whole show from now on. All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Bless you,
Bye-bye.
Ed. Yeah, don't miss a single second. Jump on.
Let's get to our friend Brent in L.A. How are you, Brent?
Hey, shalom, Brent.
Shalom, you MAGA marvelous Valentine gunslinger.
Hey.
What's going on?
Well, congratulations and mazel tov on your awesome American Patriot auction.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm thrilled there was so much excitement surrounding John Wayne's commemorative.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I truly hope it is an omen of things to come for our younger generation's love and appreciation for our great American Westerns. And how much do you think a big, beautiful gold filigree King Trump MAGA Magnum Desert Eagle may be able to fetch?
Ooh. Oh, that's hard to say. I mean, we had a pretty large silver Desert Eagle in this auction, went for $2,000. So I would imagine a gold one with Trump on it probably get double that.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all.
Or a Tiffany diamond-encrusted Queen Melania pink Walther PPK.
You're smart, man.
I think I'd bid on that one, too. Sure, why not?
And also, Jeff, when you speak to Governor Chad Bianco on Tuesday's Jen of Arc show,
yes,
we ask him if he will be a strict constructionist, Second Amendment guy, allowing every MAGA Californian to defend themselves without having to get approval from the devil's Democrats.
Oh yeah, I'm figured I'll ask him something about running, and then tell us your stance on 2A, and how are you going to get rid of these bills that have been piling up for years.
Yeah.
Those are the two questions that I hope, because it's only like a 12-minute segment. I listened to it last week because, like I said, I was all set to do it, and then they kind of changed, literally last minute. Well, we're going to do this next week with you. Oh, okay, and so we don't have a whole lot of time, and I won't get a whole bunch in. But hopefully, as a gun dealer and a businessman in California, I can get him to answer. What is your plan for Second Amendment issues?
Yeah, because I think it would be essential to just grab the gun owners lobby.
Yeah.
I mean, we have so many gun owners in California, and this could just set them right over the top.
I agree. I agree. So,
as it should.
Yeah, and it's funny that I'm having a hard time getting on for a 12-minute segment. Yet we have him on for half an hour.
Right. Back when they'd let us.
Yeah, back when we used to be able to.
Just remember, if we talk about all these firearms pieces of legislation that come down, when he is governor, every single piece of legislation has to go across his desk.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he has to do to it what Trump just did to the endangerment finding. Just get rid of it.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, hopefully it all works. And he did, he did tell us his plan to do this on our show. So hopefully I can get that out of him again on Tuesday morning to listen, so other people that, I mean, we get a lot of listeners, but, I think that show's nationwide. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it certainly is California-wise.
Yeah.
And so that's what we need. I mean, it's very exciting.
Yeah. So, all right, Brett, as always, thanks for the call.
Thanks you.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
God bless you.
Okay, well, we got a couple of minutes left. What's going on?
Man, you're going to have...
I'm tired, guys. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. The most annoying thing, I recently got a new To Me car, and it had the auto stop function. That stupid thing where you pull to a stoplight and turns off. Do you know what Trump did? He got rid of it.
Good.
If that guy does nothing else, I'm foreign policy, domestic policy, if he does nothing else, he got rid of, unilaterally, that stupid auto start thing that everybody hates.
Well, so lame.
It's
so lame.
But I was also hearing that it was a hindrance toward drivers because
so many ways.
The wear and tear, they were spending thousands of dollars on repairs on that specific part. So
absolutely, and it uses more gas and ... That's just this brain dead stuff. Anyway, sorry, didn't want to go off on the politics. But if he does nothing else, that alone.
One thing I wish he would do is, as a nationwide, get rid of this stupid time switch.
Everyone, we've been talking about it for years, and the thing was that it was for farmers back in the whatsoever
20s.
Yeah.
And since the automation and with as much pretty much weather and light we have, if we can get farmers back into California especially, and Texas is pretty south down there. They're getting plenty of light. I don't think it matters much to too many people these days, especially in an hour.
Arizona doesn't play that game.
Well,
and the world has not come to an end, and the rustle of leathery wings has not been heard around Phoenix. I mean,
and it's a weird thing because not all of Arizona plays that game.
Yeah.
I do believe there are a few counties and lines that do have to still do the time change.
Why is it they're blue counties?
The silliness of all of this.
Yeah.
But
that'd be a good one.
Speaking of you being tired, you have a whole week ready to do more paperwork and have phone calls.
But the good news is you get to get up extra early Tuesday.
Yeah, and then get to the shop because I was at the shop for about 4 hours. Oh, really quick, I want to thank the whole crew. My wife Kathy and all the people up front that are. We had a couple of fill-ins.
Mm-hmm.
Annie, who's usually on stage, she was up there signing people in, and then a couple of Kathy's workmates were up there helping, and then
how good is that?
Everybody on stage. Of course, Daniel, my other auctioneer, and he brought his daughter to fill in yesterday. So we had a teenager up on stage, and then of course Jason was there, and Ben, and John, of course the infamous John Ringo was up there, and everybody that helps out. You know, my son Andy goes down to the shop in Orange and does everything. So I just want to thank everybody, because without you guys, I mean, I do a lot of stuff on my own, but I can't do it all.
Yeah, and Tim and Joe on the phones. Who you had another guy on the phone I didn't recognize.
That was Rob. Yeah, Rob is a recent hire to the Azusa store, and
Cowboy shooter.
Yeah, he's a cowboy action shooter for a long time. You know what? We got another quick call. Let's get to
2 minutes.
Debbie and Whittier. Debbie, we only got about a minute left. What can we do for you?
I know, but I can't talk as fast as you, but I'll try.
Okay.
Hi. Today is the last day for your listeners to get the United IE called Patriot Summit this year for March 28 tickets for $40. Today's the last day.
Okay.
I believe.
Well, we're going to be there, so yeah, absolutely.
I figured, but I'm telling your listeners, and I remembered because I was sending it to my.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah.
No, appreciate it.
Appreciate
Everyone
it.
can get out.
So, audience,
get out.
get your tickets and go out and see Jeff and Jimmy and oh my gosh, Mark
and them guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Great show. I love you guys, and happy belated Valentine's Day.
Thank you, ma'am. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to get a table, and we'll be there being our ridiculous selves.
Yes, we do.
We're probably be coming right off the range. I think it's right about the same time as the California State Championship.
Oh, boy, yep.
Okay, guys, I made it. Holy cow.
You did.
You'll sleep well tonight. Just don't do it till you get home.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Don't forget to smile. It's just little curves. Sets a lot of things straight. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks, Leon. We'll see you guys. Oh, yeah. Thanks for calling in, everybody. And Leon. We'll see you guys later.
God bless you. Good night.